In this video, I will answer these questions about the Sony 20mm f2.8 lens that I've owned for a few years. This is a long-term review of this lens. Most people are given a lens a try-out review and then they return it. I've had this lens for years, so let me give you my review. Why did I buy the lens? I had just bought the Sony 35mm, which is equivalent to a 50mm on a full frame. So I wanted a 35mm equivalent on a crop sensor, which was the Sony 20mm at the time. There weren't a lot of options at the time I bought it as there are now. What do I use this lens for? I thought I would use it for street photography because of how small it is being a pancake lens. How good is this lens and are there issues with it? It is definitely better at 20mm than the old Sony 16 to 50mm kit lens. It is sharp enough. I didn't notice any major issues with it. 20mm can be farther than you think when using it for street photography, since it is really equivalent to a 30mm lens on a full frame camera. The bokeh is nice at f2.8, but for the price, you'll probably find better options now, at least at f2.8. I bought it with a wide lens adapter to make it a 16mm lens. Do I still use it? Not really. I mainly focus on landscape photography and modeling portrait photography, and this lens really doesn't fit. I use my Sony 18 to 135mm for landscape photography, as well as my Rokinon 12mm f2. For my modeling portrait photography, I use my Sigma 56mm f1.4 the most. Are there other options? There are plenty more options out there now that are sharper with a wider aperture. Would I recommend this lens? Maybe if you want your camera to be really compact and fit into a jacket pocket. To see an unboxing and more pictures taken with this lens, then watch this video. Or for a long-term review of the Sigma 56mm I mentioned in this video, watch this video.